Hey guys, welcome to Breaking Feed. And in this video, I will be reviewing the iPad Air 4th generation from 2020 and see if it's worth purchasing it in 2022. So let's get started. I don't want to make it like a professional video type review. No. I'm just gonna give my own opinion on this. So yeah, let's go. This iPad, honestly, amazing. I don't know, it feels more like a hybrid of a touchscreen tablet with a laptop type thing. It's much better than like other devices, like those Chromebooks that are trying to be like hybrid of Android tablets and a Chromebook. Terrible. This is so much better, like in every way that I've been using it. So just recently, I picked up this. This is the 2020 iPad Air 4th Gen. The 5th Gen is the newer model with the M1 chip, the Thunderbolt port instead of Type C. But I picked up this because this was also on a deal. I would suggest buying this just because it's now cheaper to get. The chip inside this is not M1, it's actually the A14, which is the same chip in the iPhone 12. The current model is the iPhone 13 with the A15 chip, so meaning that the A14 chip is still amazing, honestly. Like, without the case and everything, honestly, really beautiful design. One thing I would do is, let's say if you don't like the case, and you guys decide not to wear a case, there's a big camera bump. I would suggest Apple. Okay, I understand, like, for a good camera, in a thin body, there'll be a hump, right? But what you can do is increase the thickness of the tablet to make, to have room for maybe more RAM, better battery life, and maybe more features, honestly. That's what I would do, so yeah. Honestly, the display on this is amazing. The size, I honestly think it's the perfect size of it being big, but small enough to where you can take it with you. If small enough to be actually portable. Don't buy the iPad mini, a waste of money. You might as well get the Pro Max or a bigger smartphone. If you're buying a tablet this size, I think it's a perfect size, or get the bigger 12.9-inch iPad Pro. But honestly, this is honestly an amazing size. I mean, I have really no complaints on this. So I use this as a more of a computer than a tablet, honestly. And currently, I do have a Windows laptop I use. It's this really terrible gaming. Like, it's not a great laptop. It's the gaming laptop I got for free. It's not good. I always have issues where the storage gets filled up way too easily with like really small documents. Even though I moved it to all my hard drive and SSD and backed up to my cloud storage and deleted everything from the computer, I still run into issues. And not all Windows devices are like that, but from my experience having a Windows laptop like the Surface Pro and this, really not good. I can't even do the basic work on this. I mean, I've had better experience using a Windows PC, but not a laptop. I personally think, in terms of like tablets and laptops, Windows are not good. They're only good for like PC things, like, because at least with that, it's more powerful, so it's easier to run that OS essentially. Now with this, I feel like this is a much better comparator to like a Surface Pro or to a normal laptop. Honestly, I think this this tablet over here is a little bit more powerful than this laptop over here. Like, I'm trying to run GTA 5, not as great as doing heavy video editing, shooting 4K and whatnot onto this. I ran like heavy duty things onto this and it holds up really well. And one thing I don't like about this laptop is, yeah, this laptop is a modern laptop. It came out, I got it in like 2019. At this point, bunch of laptops had Type C. This has Type C. This laptop does not have Type C. So just having the charger itself is a hassle. I don't even know the type of charger it uses. At least I know the type of charger it uses, and this is more universal than the laptop charger I currently have for this Asus, honestly. Honestly, the display quality is amazing. Let me actually show you how good the display it is just by showing you. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I will play a video and will show you how good the display is. So I can play up to 4K HDR with Adobe 5.1 on this iPad. I cannot do that on this. The resolution and the actual quality of the screen on this, not as good as this. Watch this.
Police! Hands up!
Okay, it's loading, but you guys get the main idea, honestly. Here is the footage of me actually doing my project using this iPad, trying to also use my laptop. So yeah, here's the footage. Here is the case I currently have, is Apple's official folio case. Here, let me show you. So it's a magnet type thing, so I just place it on here. It's already attached. What's cool is it's a folding thing. It includes a keyboard. I can prop it up also, so more like this, right? Which is pretty cool. So I can have the iPad standing without it ever interfering by anything else. On top of that, if I don't want to use a keyboard, I can just always fold it back and just use the display itself. So currently this is my setup. Most of my work is on the iPad, while I just only display things and or store things onto this, just because this laptop keeps crashing. Essentially, Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting from this. I have battery problems. Yeah, the system is just laggy in general, and every time when I do something, it always crashes or it's always slow. And on top of that, this laptop is really thick, and honestly, I'm able to to finish my work on time on this as opposed to this. And since this is a tablet, I'm able to do a lot more things like use a touchscreen display. And since this is an iPad, I'm able to airdrop things from my iPhone to this and vice versa, and do other things within the ecosystem. So yeah. With the Surface Pro, if you ever did that with a keyboard, over time it starts breaking off and it starts having issues. I've had that experience. I know this because I've been using I was using the Surface Pro for a long time and it was terrible. Let me now show you how the camera quality is like on this. Like this shoots at 4K at 60, and then this up front shoots at 1080p, but it's like really good quality. It's to the point that my previous video I just did, certain shots were on this selfie camera, honestly. So this is the front facing camera, amazing quality, the audio is really good. Let me show you the back camera. And this is shooting at 4K at 60 FPS. So yeah, you can see it's an amazing quality. Audio is amazing. Honestly, you can just do YouTube videos using this device. It's pretty dang good. Here's the thing, you can use this to as a computer, because here's one thing. This is USB-C. Here's the thing. You can plug in your SSD. You can charge your iPhone using this iPad. If you have a Lightning to Type-C port, you can do many things with this port. At this point, you can just make your own movie using this. Pretty fast, pretty reliable, pretty amazing. I honestly love the touch interface, having to edit photos and videos using my finger and the pen. It's pretty much amazing. I wish there was something like this for the iPhone where there was pen support. I'm down with that. It would be cool. And on a computer, it's really hard to edit now these days without having a. I mean, like if you had the stylus and the touch interface, it would be so much better to edit on when you have a touch interface on a computer. Honestly, I wish a lot more computers can do that, including the Macs. Honestly, so that's yeah. Another thing Apple did correctly on this device, unlike the iPhones and other Apple products, is having the fingerprint sensor. So with the iPhone, you have face unlock, which is pretty much annoying. This one has, the fingerprint unlocks on the power button, which is pretty cool. And this is actually so much cheaper, even if you get the newer iPad Air, so much cheaper, right? Than the iPhone, the normal iPhone 13, the normal iPhone 12, which has the face unlock and Lightning, which is weird because that device has the M1 chip and it's cheaper and has the Type-C, the M1 chip, and a fingerprint sensor. This has the A14 chip, the fingerprint sensor, and USB-C. Why? Why do you have to do this to us, Apple? Why do you have to do this to iPhone users? Honestly. So yeah. Honestly, this is an amazing device. You can get this for like really cheap because a lot of places like Target, Walmart, Best Buy at the moment of recording are having this on deal or having this on sale. On deals, they're trying to get rid of it so that they can make more space for the newer iPad Air. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, please stay tuned for more content. Subscribe to this channel. As always, please, stay safe and enjoy the rest of the day.